20 sides to every story. My name is Casey. Tonight we're going to be playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, and we are working our way through the Eve of Ruin Vecna campaign. We are also running our charity stream at the moment, so if you would like to take part in our charity, which is benefiting the Center for Suicide Awareness, you can go ahead and click on the link to the Tiltify there. That is not what I meant to type. 7 years, not 78 years. That'd be much more impressive, but also older than I am. So, if you'd like to donate, you can click through and donate. You can buy things like player rerolls, DM rerolls, healing potions or healing effects, sponsor an NPC, of which there's already one tonight, and do wandering encounters, sponsor resurrection, and so on. If you do take part, thanks very much. If you don't, just make sure you mention to somebody else that the Center for Suicide Awareness exists so that we spread the awareness of it there. They also do things like the helpline, which is basically in any time that you need sort of not necessarily a suicide hotline, though they do that as well, but anytime you need a little bit of support, somebody to talk to, reach out there. They can get you in touch with the right resources from there. You'll see that pop up in the chat as well. So, with that, let's talk about what's going on with the characters at the moment. The characters are endeavoring to stop Vecna, the Lich, from enacting a massive plan to rewrite reality. They have been summoned by the Wizards 3 using a wish spell. Those wizards seemed a little disappointed with the results of the wish, but they made the best of it. Mordenkainen managed to think up a plan using a Chime of Exile and this Rod of 7 parts, which could be gathered to weaken Vecna, drive him from his place in the center of the plains back to his home on Earth, where he would be weakened and vulnerable. The party is then assigned to go fetch this while the wizards recover from the wish spell. They are flat out exhausted. Tasha, a little bit snarky, but definitely out of it. Lady Illustrial, almost 100% exhausted, pushing herself even further to set up that portal that's going to take you to the location of that first piece, a hidden enclave known as Webbed Edge, where some Loth worshippers are. The party made it there. They recovered the staff piece with no complications at all. None. The party's laughter might indicate that that's a fib. Someone in the party, in a desperate attempt, stole 3 potions from Lady Illustrial.
Sorry, everyone.
Couldn't help themselves. Then another party member ran in and went to steal even more magic items from Lady Illustrial, but was tempted by a deck of many things. They drew from it the Talon card, which destroyed all of Lady Illustrial's magic items in her cabinet of curios. Many, many magic items turned to glittery dust. As all this was going on...
Fortune's bad example.
Yeah, I mean, really, you were just doing what Fortune did. During all this, the party was dealing with some Nalfashnees. They were dealing with mages. They were dealing with a spider dragon. It was a hard-fought battle. There was a yokel involved. There is lots of stuff that happened. They defeated an ogre. They defeated a hobgoblin. They took out a Duger. But Lady Illustrial's wife, a little disappointed to find that Illustrial herself had basically a nervous breakdown on coming downstairs to see what was going on, looking at her absolutely destroyed 700 years worth of collecting magic items. Her wife comes in, finds her a little crumpled down, manages to get her headed off to bed, and then goes to hunt down the fiends that had done this. Following a trail of glitter to Loktar, who is covered in glitter, they negotiated for the survival of Loktar. They took out the remaining enemies in the area, gathered the staff piece, made it back. Were led to believe that the next place would be in the Astral Sea. Montgomery, with some familiarity with the Astral Sea, was able to overcome a little bit of nervousness about going back there. And now they've all stepped through the silvery portal into the Astral Sea. Big sparkly void, lots of odd bits out in the distance. Somewhere maybe a mile below them, sort of a stony looking mass that was once the god Havoc The god's body is thoroughly decayed. You can see the ribs kind of poking out, a sort of hip bone, some spine fragments, and things like that. Other bits are floating off in the distance. The main body, or what's left of it, has collided with a ship or two, and you can see that's strewn about there. You're sort of floating, falling over it. I believe the party is currently holding hands, kind of linking themselves in a circle so that the less gifted with astral speed are not left behind. As a reminder, astral speed is 5 times your intelligence. You can fly in any direction you want at a speed of 5 times your intelligence. For some, that's maybe just a little bit better than their walking speed. For others, zoom. In the starry waste that's out there, there's a couple of globes of light that have been drifting closer. And as those globes of light finally reach the area, I need to ask, who are the 2 people with the highest passive perception? I suspect it might be Loktar and Montgomery, but I'm not sure. So can I get a call out of passive perceptions, please? 20 for Loktar.
Oh, nice.
19.
Oh,
Heard another
19
20?
for fortune.
20 for Las-Dal. Montgomery? Were you up there?
No, they got me. Okay. No, they got me beat.
Las-Dal and Loktar. You are the first to notice those little globes off in the distance. It's hard to judge how far away they are. You would say maybe 120 feet or so. And I need each of you to give me a wisdom saving throw as you notice that little bobbing bit of light reaching you.
Everybody gets +3.
Excellent.
Oh.
Because if you remember, we're all holding hands, so I know we're all close enough.
Oh, man. Still acting up.
You gotta install the one I posted.
It
has to fit.
And we're all rolling? Is that what you said?
Everybody go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, everyone. Okay.
Yep. We're going to start off with the everyone.
3.
17 for me.
Okay.
18.
Is that with the +3?
Oh, actually 21 with that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mine does not have the +3 in it.
Yeah, mine doesn't either.
Yeah, none of ours will have that on there.
Yeah, 17 total for mine with your plus.
Sounds good. So those little globes of light just kind of drift into right about that 120 feet range. You see them a little sparkle and they sort of dart away again, back out into the darkness. At 120 feet, is there anything that anybody would like to do aside from continue their descent down to the body of Havoc below?
I would not like to do that.
Company. I believe something is watching us in the distance there. I see a light.
Telovere, are you just attacking it?
No, I was trying to scroll and it accidentally clicked for some reason.
Yeah. They all say.
Listen, if I was attacking, you would know if I was attacking.
So
I'm gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
So these are 120 feet away right now. Is that what you're saying?
They're a little further than that. They sort of swam up to about 120 feet, glowed a little bit, and then flittered away. So they're a little further out than that, but that's where they're sort of staying at about 120 feet from you, kind of darting in and coming back out again.
All right.
Would using my divine sense give me any extra inkling to?
What's the range on divine sense?
It literally says -- feet reach.
Well, how far do your feet reach?
And when you dash.
There you go. I guess I don't remember if it's line of sight or if there's a distance range to it.
I just said, oh wait, within 60 feet.
Within 60 feet.
Not yet. So right now it does nothing.
Okay.
And I have Psychic Whispers for 4 hours set up with, I'm going to say, everyone except Loktar, who's being shunned a little bit for how disappointed we are in him.
So, telepathy setup except Loktar.
Well, wait a second. Is that the wisest choice, really?
Would you? I definitely want you, Montgomery. And I
Is
would
it
say we would have
wise?
discussed this right before going through, because I don't think I would have waited to go through
Well-
the setup.
Well, we just don't want him to go off on his own tangent again, right? That's my point.
Honestly, it's the Astral Sea. What harm can he do?
Oh,
No,
trust me, there's lots of harm.
You know
in
what?
it.
He's
I'll
the
leave out
slowest.
Telovere. I'll leave out Telovere because I'm not concerned. I think Telovere will be fine. Like, this is the Astral Sea. He's got this.
And honestly, we know that if we tell Telovere to do one thing, he's going to do whatever he wants
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly.
You're right.
Yeah, okay. Everyone but Telovere then.
Okie dokie. So with those setups in mind, as these fish things flit about at around the 120-foot range, any activity towards them?
How far away is the corpse? The
It's about
island or
3/4 of a mile away, so you've got a
a
ways to
bit.
fall.
How close did you say that they are?
They're about 120 feet away, so they're staying right on the edge of about
Okay.
120.
I think I'm not scared of them yet.
If we do nothing, do we gradually fall toward the thing? Does it have any kind of gravity?
It has a little bit of gravity, but you're fully in control of which way you want to fall. So you're only heading there because you wanted to head there. You could stop and hover effectively if you wanted.
We should just ignore them. We don't know what is waiting for us down there. We don't have the luxury of spending a lot of resources on these if we can avoid it.
Are you talking about these
Agreed.
lures that are showing up?
Yes. Not the lures themselves, the things they're attached to.
Sure. Now, as this conversation is on,
Oh, that's what we're.
yeah. So as this,
Totally over my head.
so as this conversation is going on, Telovere and Duren, could I get a wisdom saving throw from the two of you?
So I got a 16.
Okay, 16.
And
Televere's up to
and
a
he got a
12.
12.
Okay,
Yuck.
Telovere. 6 seconds from now, you're going to let go of Minovere and Teletar, and you are going to head to that light as fast as you can possibly fly.
Oh, he's the fastest one too.
Telovere, what is
Come
your
on.
intelligence?
He just shoots off as a rocket. He's going
Watch
100.
me go
Wow.
85 feet in
Yeah,
one turn.
Wait a second, what's your
Don't you
speed?
get-
85?
85.
Okay, well, the good news is, in one turn, you can double that. So you're going to travel 170 feet, I believe. All right.
All the way into the fish's mouth. Huh?
I love this.
So
I'm right behind. I could be right behind you at 18 times 5. So yeah.
now, Teletar and Minovere were the ones whose hands he's holding. So as he rockets off, I don't think anybody's going to get a chance to opportunity attack grab him. Is there anything else that you all would want to do as Televere's like, phew?
Can I try to arcane hand and grab him?
Arcane hand, what's kind of the
It's
weight
like
limit
Big
there?
B's hand.
Oh, it's Big B's hand?
It's Big B's hand.
Okay. So that can actually restrain a person. That's not like a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Big B's hand. I just took the arcane hand name instead of grabbing Big B's hand.
No problem. So you're going to try and do a grab with that. That's an attack roll to grab?
It's...
Is it
sorry.
gonna crush him?
I could do here. Let me just copy.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
there's grasping hand. Hand attempts to grapple a huge or smaller creature. Use the hand strength score. So the hand strength score is 26. So it'd be
Oh, that's pretty good.
I'd be rolling a d20 plus.
Go ahead and give me a d20. And then Telovere, go ahead and give me an athletics check.
All right, let's go ahead and be real. Like he's going to restrain me here. I'm rolling at 20.
You know, the dice get weird sometimes.
I'm gonna roll in.
That's like +8 or something, I think.
I don't know why that rolled twice.
Oh, that's a roll of a 2.
So
only 10.
So 2
then.
plus 8 is a 10
Yep.
versus the 12 that Telovere pulls up.
How did you?
Wow.
So that's what I get for rolling in roll 20.
So I think that's the only thing. So does anybody else have anything that they think that could stop this speed of thought Telovere as he's rocketing towards this fish? All right. So
Sneak attack?
potentially. So we're going to go ahead and bring up the turn order. As we bring that up, we're going to ask everybody to go ahead and click themselves into it. The situation as it stands, Telovere is hurtling towards this fish's mouth, and it would like to meet him. We're going to go ahead and roll initiative for you, and initiative for you.
Oh God.
Oh, you forgot to click your token. I'll get you though.
Oh, I did.
Did you?
That's weird. Yeah, on my
Where-
screen, I clicked it. It's
Are you
got the bubbles
serious?
around
Yeah,
it.
Where is our token? I just see black.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, top right corner. It's in kind of a different spot than normal.
Let me make it big. Maybe I can see. Oh, there we go. All right,
Okay.
now I see it.
In the world?
I was probably in the wrong corner. There I am.
And each
Bad.
square is 100 feet, so
Each
Okay.
square is
So
100
Telovere-
feet.
almost 2 squares for Telovere.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm able to move it. I don't know. Didn't register quick.
This is why I love being intelligent and being in the Astral Sea, because I am faster than God himself.
For some reason, my
Yeah, you're dead.
roll 20 is blank, so I rolled a natural 1, so that's a total of 6 for initiative.
Las-Dal's up for a 6. And Montgomery, Fortune, are yours coming through?
Mine's the 22.
Okay, yours is 22. Looks like we maybe
Mine
just
doesn't
have a
seem to
little-
be coming through.
Come on, D&D Beyond and roll 20. Stop fighting with each other.
Well, here, I'll just roll it as a dex, right? Because
Yeah.
that'll probably come through. There we go.
There we go.
Because it's the same plus, so 14.
Sounds good. 14 there. Get that in descending order. And so, Loktar. Telovere is currently...
That's not my icon, though.
Oh, did I miss you?
It looks like you got Duren in there
Oh,
twice.
I got Duren twice.
maybe?
Hang on. What did I do?
I'll go twice.
No.
It's hasted.
Wait, where are you at? You're up there. Click that. Some of your tokens look like they still got missing hit points. Make sure everybody gets their hit points back. You actually didn't do that.
Oh, yeah. Good
'Cause
point.
you have...
Mine's not even showing my level ups from the last level up or two.
Yeah.
Note the lack of a gray square around my
Yes, no gray square.
token there.
Congratulations.
There we go. Though at this scale, that gray square would be very tiny. But there is no gray square. So Loktar, about 120 feet away from you, Telovere is almost zooming right towards this fish. To your, we'll call it north, even though there is no real direction here. To your that way, there is another one. What are you doing?
Telovere, I do not think that wise. I recommend to remain with the group. That work?
Oh, shiny.
he'll go after him if that doesn't seem to work.
Nope,
to offer
100% feeling shiny. He has the charmed condition. He is currently incapacitated, but using all of his movement and dash to move towards it.
Do we all get the same sensation that like this? We were attempted to be lured in a kind of similar way, and we'd understand why he's going towards the light, or is it kind of just like, what just happened? Wait, Telovere's gone.
The light was very eye-catching when you saw it, but it only really caught Telovere's eyes. So you if you've done any sort of fishing, you have some idea of what a lure is, and this is a lure.
Out of character, I want to cast an expeditious retreat in order to more effectively catch up to him. But
Okay.
in character, I'm thinking, I don't know if Loktar's thinking that this is what it is. Does he know that's a big fish? And
So he
or
knows
does he just see a light?
knows it's a big predator. There's teeth. I mean,
Yeah.
there's teeth.
Oh, he can see all that. Okay,
he can see enough. He can see enough teeth at this point. But what I'll ask is, Loktar, what's your intelligence?
It's actually not bad. You might think it was lower. It is 12. I mean, not super.
Okay, 12. So your base movement in the Astral Sea is 60 feet. Your expeditious retreat would do what to that?
Adds another dash.
Adds another dash?
Spend a bonus action and you get a dash.
Okay, so you could take that up to 120 feet, which would get you right to the fishy.
Okay. I think it's. Well, once we get that close, we might as well just start hitting the thing. Yeah. All right. Let's. He'll get up there. And,
yeah, if you kill it, it's not. He's not going to be wanting to go towards it anymore.
Or just rip off the light. That's Fortune just yells, "Rip out the light!"
Pop it like a pimple.
Dang, it's going to take a bonus action, so I can't rage. This is a horrible situation. Yeah. Oh well. Go up there and just start hitting it normal, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, and since I'm attacking on this turn, I get +10 to my move, which I don't know if that affects anything, but
you could get around to the far side of it, but it's this big hulking fishy thing. So
okay, all right, Clobberoo.
Clobberoo.
Yeah, Reckless. Why not?
Why not?
Yeah, you get 3, don't you?
Yeah, yep. So here's the first.
Does your Dread Ambusher not give you advantage for the going first part?
Yeah, well, if I had Assassin, yeah, but not.
Don't make him stack more classes. Don't do that.
I
know. I already got enough ability to keep track of. Is it coming through? There we go. 23. Awesome. 13
that should include the D8,
there.
I believe, of extra damage.
Yep. Yep. Just happened to be a 1 on that one. 13 there. And, take a big chunk of fish out.
Yeah, here comes the second. Here, you guys might hear the thooms of these hits, like of that hollow club.
Yeah, you hear 28 for 11 more.
Just trying to knock all its teeth out before it uses them to chew our wizard. Or one of our wizards. I guess that's it.
All right. Fortune.
How far is Telovere from me?
120 feet.
Okay. I will use feline agility then to double because I also have a 12 intelligence, so that should give me the 120.
Okay.
And I want to dash up basically to Telovere, throw a dagger, bonus action throw a dagger at the fish, and then try to grapple Telovere.
Bonus action throw a dagger.
And then grapple him as my action.
Grapple him as an action.
Since I'm using feline agility to get the 120 feet.
Okay, yeah. So athletics check. Telovere, please give me an athletics check, because you are still charmed and trying to swim your darndest.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He wants to be food. And then can I get that shiny? It looks skeletal to you, like it looks like a glowing skull, like perfect.
Look at that cranium.
Yeah. Telovere, snap out of it. Telovere, tuck the dagger, kind of like just trying to get, aiming for the light, knowing that I'm not going to really take out the light, but that's where he is aiming at. No, that's right. That doesn't roll.
You know what's funnier? I was going to take a feat that gave me resistance to being charmed.
Oh, no,
I don't need it. I'll be fine.
What could possibly go wrong?
13 will not land.
That might come in handy.
13 does not.
Will not land. Any additional movement for me, Fortune? I think that's about it.
Nope, that's everything.
All right, Montgomery. What do you got?
All right. I guess I have 90 feet of movement.
Right. You're at 18?
18.
Yep. 90 feet.
So, I mean, I don't know. Can I get to here roughly? I don't know where.
Oh, you can. So 90 feet, you'll be about 30 feet shy of them. So yeah, about there. Just not
all right. 30 feet's good.
Yeah.
I just got to be within 60 feet. So, I'm going to cast polymorph on that thing.
Ooh.
And I'm going to turn it into a frog.
Okay. Polymorph is
It's got
con resist?
Wisdom 16.
Wisdom
it's got I got a DC 16, I think.
How wise can these fishermen be?
That's what I'm hoping for.
They can be 19
oh my God.
wise.
Reasonably wise.
Pretty wise.
He just
that fish is hungry and you want to be food. That was like the best thing I could think I could try.
Man, I don't even have polymorph. Wow.
Get out of there.
That's going to bring us...
That's the only problem with it. Sucker save, right?
It is. That's going to bring up the Star Angler. The first thing the Star Angler is going to need is a Wisdom saving throw from Loktar.
Oh, another one?
He's sucking you in now.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh.
God!
Loktar,
Good thing you didn't rage.
you will be incapacitated and charmed on your next turn. But at the moment, it's Telovere swimming into the mouth that's got to deal with the 3 incoming bite attacks. As it tries
Here's
to choke you
where we
down.
You know what? I was gonna say here's where we die, but we've survived worse.
You've got through worse. It'll be no problem. Attack number 1.
And for the
He's got hit points now.
Super miss. Attack number 2. Kind of a super
Super
hit.
hit.
Super hit.
40 points of damage there. Attack number 3.
Oh my gosh.
That's half your life points right there.
That's 59. All right.
59.
we should tell the audience how Telovere has gone from 37 to like 60 something HP.
62.
62.
Oh,
I would like to be clear.
Wait, so you have
gentlemen.
3 left right
I
now?
have 3 hit points left.
It just can't get you down into the gullet. But you're hanging there like right between its teeth. Up
Oh
to
my
the
gosh.
north. Duren. That glow from the fish on the far side lights up. And can I have a wisdom saving throw from you?
Sure can.
A 19, which I think is a 22 for you. No
Yep.
worries. But the Star Angler wants
Cool.
food, so it's starting to bring its way in. It's still a good 80 feet or so away from you as it's swimming over.
Okay.
Las-Dal, what are you up to? Wait a second. Where's Telovere in this list?
I don't know, but I definitely rolled my initiative and I had my character clicked.
What
You
was your
rolled
initiative
a-
back there?
11.
11.
so you're before me.
I do see it too. So they all came through. They just didn't
It
show
just
up in the
didn't
turn
land.
order.
Okay. The good news, bad news
Yeah, I
is you were incapacitated this turn anyway, but
It don't matter.
you're better now. And let's get you back in the right spot. There you are. All right. You are no longer incapacitated or charmed. It is now Loktar's turn. He was really expecting to swallow you. Las-Dal. What do we got?
I didn't get a go.
Oh, wait. No, Duren.
No, but because you said Loktar.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, that skipped quickly.
Las-Dal.
All right, so
Las-Dal.
Here's what the hand can do.
Okay.
I think is this huge or larger than huge?
This creature that you are fighting?
Yes.
This creature that you are fighting is only large.
Okay. I am going to use the arcane hand and try to use the grasping hand aspect of it.
Okay.
So I'm going to be grappling the big fishy.
Okay.
The big fishy.
Big Fishy does not want to be grappled.
Which one?
Big Fishy says...
the one down by that took some chomps out of Telovere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's where the hand is closest to.
Yeah. The Fishy says do 19 or better.
Okay.
Do not harm this creature, Las-Dal.
You need 12 or higher, right?
It is only hungry.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah.
You need like a nat 20, don't you?
We're all hungry.
No,
Aren't
he's
we?
using the hand. So
He's
he's
using
supposed to-
the hand. So the hand's
15 plus 8 is 23.
23.
Oh!
The fish is grappled.
And he takes 2d6 damage.
Take 2d6
From the grapple.
damage. Go ahead and give me the 2d6 there.
So that's
That's a good
11.
2d6.
Plus your spellcaster modifier.
So that's plus 5. So that's 18 damage.
Got it.
What?
Plus 5, 16. Yeah. Thank you. I can math.
I was like, I don't think that math is math
No,
right, buddy.
That math isn't right. So 16 points of damage from being squeezied.
Just see like the eyes bug out a little bit of its head. Well, actually, it doesn't have eyes, does it?
It does not have eyes.
You see eyes appear for a brief second before they go back inside.
It just glows a little brighter, and the lure goes whoop whoop.
Las-Dal is going to say, someone hack that light bulb off.
Ooh. And as that is called out, it seems like a DM reroll and a player reroll have been redeemed. Thank you very much. Going to benefit the Center for Suicide Awareness, and let's put a reroll for each on the board here.
And also, I would like to put out there, just as a reminder, I have 2 skeletons left. Anyone who buys Boons of Healing or better will receive a named skeleton.
See, I already got one name coming here. I'm going for a second one. Give me a minute.
All right, Las-Dal, anything else for you?
No, I just call out someone hack that light bulb off.
Get that light bulb. Duren, you've got a star angler about 80 feet to one side of you, about 120 feet to the other side of you. What are you up to?
Well, I can't really get to either of them. I'm gonna move. Sure.
In that direction. What is your intelligence / movement speed?
So my intelligence is 8, so my movement speed is 40.
40. Okay. Yep. Dog paddling through the astral sea.
Use your mind, Duren.
And then I guess I'm just gonna firebolt because it's the only thing I can do.
Sure.
Right? Let me make sure before I say that. Yeah, I don't got any cool spells yet. Where the hell did it go? Firebolt. Okay. Okay, so I rolled a 23 to hit.
23 is a solid hit.
And get out of here. 22 damage.
Wow. Good damage.
Wow. It's a hot firebolt.
Duren, anything else for you?
I am going to cast a 3rd level healing word on Telovere.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Sounds good.
So you got 10.
You know what? I'll take it.
And as that's happening, I am happy to announce that there have been 2 boons of healing redeemed. We've got a request for a skeleton named Eddie Detter.
Okay.
And then we've got a Las-Dal sponsored boon of healing, which I do not have the name for yet, so I will leave that to you to share. But we got 2 boons of healing.
Why do these people want to keep you alive, Telovere?
I am the bone god or something like that.
You're like a real asshole to all of the NPCs, but they love it.
Las-Dal has use for Telovere and has become friends with him somehow.
Also, I'd like to be clear. I'm an asshole to you guys. I'm not an asshole to the other NPCs, if you've noticed.
I mean, you did really? Because you remember you sold someone to a vampire?
Oh,
that was just
we've resolved
for
that
crimes.
one.
Yeah. Top of the turn order. Bad news for Loktar. You are currently charmed and incapacitated, so no actions on your behalf at the moment. You are frantically trying to get into the angler's mouth. Fortune, just a little bit further back. What are you up to? Currently attempting to grapple Telovere. You threw a dagger. You're still 10, 15 feet away from the star angler. What you doing over there?
I will go ahead and get my feline agility back by using steady aim to just throw a dagger with advantage, trying to still aiming for the light for the flare of it.
Woo! 23 is a solid hit.
23, and I'm just going to roll all of that here because
Technology is fighting today.
23 points of psychic damage.
All of that works, but it is
Okay,
still
phew.
a big fishy. Fortune
Is this looking like? Can we? Does this thing look like it's taking some damage?
Oh yeah. You're chopping it up and scorching it. It looks rough, but it's a big fish.
I think the kind of last thing on the turn will just be: can someone stop the other one from closing in on us here?
Yeah, the Minotaurs can do that.
Minotaurs can do that once they're ordered to. Unfortunately, they didn't get a chance to get ordered to.
And that'll be it.
That's going to bring us to Montgomery. Montgomery's still about 40 feet away from the fish at this point.
40 feet. That's a good distance. I don't know whether to try the fish again or the frog. I mean, or do I go for damage? All right, I'll try and turn him into a frog one more time.
Okay, wisdom saving throw coming in. Ba-bum-bum.
Ooh!
Absolutely fails. But I like my fish, so I'm going to use my DM reroll and see if we can pass this one.
Dang it!
Hey!
DM reroll down the drain, and
Someone think of the fish.
I like to imagine Lotar was on the verge of getting in its mouth just as it.
And it's just a frog like gnawing at your forehead now.
Yeah, it's suction on.
There's this little stat block, so he's got an intelligence of 1 now, so he's not gonna be able to move very fast.
just a little
Oh,
froggy
let's keep
fella.
him. Is that permanent?
No, I got to maintain concentration.
So my giant
nobody attack the frog.
Your
Do not
giant
attack the
hand,
frog.
little frog
little
inside.
frog.
Can I grab the frog and throw it into the mouth of the other one?
Ooh,
I mean,
Why are you taking my fastball special away?
I'm not, you
that's
can do it if
awesome.
you.
Because if
You
he's
can do it if you want.
on it,
I was gonna do that with the hand.
No,
So-
you do it because that's fun.
So a little,
Wow.
very confused frog is currently like trying to nom on Telovere while being held by this hand. Let's see, what is a frog's attack like? 1 second here. Do they even
Take it by
have an
figurative.
attack?
Well, he's got a strength of 1, so
They
he's got
don't even
-5.
have an attack. So it just kind of like frog
Yeah.
kicks on you, nothing.
Just
Telovere,
tongue.
little. What are you up to?
I'm looking at the frog trying to chew on my head and going, honestly, it was a little bit cuter when it was a fish. And then I'm going to turn around and let's see, that's how far is it roughly between me and the other fish?
300 feet?
No, 180-ish.
180-ish. Oh, okay.
No, actually, no, it'd be further than that. It'd be closer to 200 feet.
Well, in that case, yeah, you know what? Telovere is going to take this moment and wisely back up from said frog that is trying to chew his head off. And I am going to engage the other one with Minivere and Teletar. I know Teletar probably can't make it, but can Minivere hit him?
Minivere,
Knowing
what
that
is the intelligence of an undead?
That is a 6.
That is a 6. So they get 30 feet of movement. It was still about 80 feet away over here, so he can't quite close that distance.
Okay, then he is just going to move ever so slightly towards him. There we go.
What's the fish thinking seeing a giant minotaur skeleton come towards it?
You know, it would be unusual in many situations if there wasn't a giant undead, like a god skeleton just like right over there. So it's probably okay with giant skeletons floating around in the aether. But as that happens, any additional actions there, Telovere?
No.
All right. That's going to bring up our star angler here. It looks at the bony boys and like, you don't look like food. And it tries to entice a little more food in this direction. Las-Dal, You're looking a little like food at the moment. Can I have a wisdom saving throw from you? It is charm based, so I think you get advantage. Oh, or wait,
Yeah.
or do you?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't. Could I get a wisdom saving throw from you then?
Yep.
Is he close enough to me to get the bonus?
He is not. Your speeds were a
Oh,
bit too
that's-
different.
I'm supposed to get
That's-
advantage on charm. I gotta remember that.
That's a 3.
Oh, a 3.
With advantage. Oh.
Oh, man.
No, he doesn't
no
have
advantage.
Do you have a player
no advantage.
reroll?
No advantage. There's a player reroll. Want to use up that player
Honestly,
reroll?
anything could probably be better than a 3 if you have a secret you want to give up.
I gotta give him a secret from last time still.
Yeah,
I
we're
think I owe,
backlogged a lot.
We're
I
gonna
was gonna say, I think
be
I owe-
playing some
I owe 2 or
secret
3.
catch up soon.
I owe one secret so far, and nah.
Okay. All right. So on your turn, you will be
Hiding something
streaking
good.
towards that
Yeah.
star angler. That star
And
angler
I
is
have
just
an
like
I have
swimming
an
up.
18 intelligence.
It's swimming a little bit
Oh.
away. Oh, you have an 18.
Wow,
So zoom.
goodness.
It's just waiting there with its mouth open right now. That is then Las-Dal's turn. Las-Dal goes zoom. Star Angler's held action. Clomp.
Oh.
And so
Welcome back.
we got one bite of tank Las-Dal. 24 for 17 points of damage. And
You didn't
Duren.
have to tell us about that night in Waterdeep.
Honestly, death is preferable.
Fair. Duren, you're sort of in the middle of places. You went 40 feet this way, so you're a little ways away from the Star Angler. You're still away from that one, kind of in your own personal void. What are you up to?
I'm gonna move closer,
Okay.
and then I guess I'll just firebolt this guy too.
Sure.
Ugh.
I just did a con check about the arcane hand.
Okay.
I failed.
Oh.
Okay.
So the dangerous frog is loose.
Oh god, not the frog!
The frog. Duren, in the meanwhile, however, firebolt goes stray. There is a player reroll. Not going to bait you into that one, huh?
I don't want to use it on a firebolt.
Okay.
I'd rather do it on like a divine strike booming blade combo.
Loktar, you are back to normal. No more charm, no more incapacitation. What are you doing?
All right. Is there any possibility we could do that thing that someone had suggested? I don't remember who it was, but grab the frog and throw it into the mouth of the other fish. Because I thought
So
that was a great idea.
You could grab
That
the
is-
frog. You could
I can't do it
throw
anymore.
it, but that other fish is about 200 feet away. A thrown weapon is about maybe 40, 60 feet. So you think it'll recover itself as it spirals.
Right, but it only move.
Well,
It can
no.
only move 5 feet per round.
Oh yeah, it can only move 5 feet, so it'll just be sitting there in the void between the two of you, some 60 to 80 feet
Lotar,
away.
hand me the frog.
And remember,
Give Fortune the frog.
You're gonna throw it and teleport to it? Yeah, I mean, I would have to grapple it in order to hand it, I think.
So
right?
you do have to grapple it in order to handle it, so please make
All
a
right.
strength athletics check versus this frog.
Does have a -5, so I think you'll be okay.
Please don't let me lose this roll here.
Please
if you lose this roll, oh, I'm gonna laugh.
Please. Oh, within one! Within
Wow.
one!
Squeak, squeak, squeak! Got him.
You got him.
And push him over to the fortune.
You hand him over to
Oh,
Fortune.
Take him.
I think Fortune, it is now your turn. You have a frog in hand.
I have a frog in hand. I have feline agility and a bonus action dash.
Okay?
Nice.
So I'm going to go 180 feet.
And a good
180 feet,
throwing
no
weapon.
problem.
Get me within that 20 feet and then chuck the frog into the other one's mouth.
Chuck the one into the other one's mouth. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
All right.
I just imagine this frog
Does he
like,
get sneak
so
attack?
confused.
The Las-Dal is incapacitated, and that does not count towards sneak attack.
A 16.
A 16. So you throw this frog. All right. I'm going to say a frog is a D4 damage. So go ahead and give me a D4 damage for frog damage.
Is it going into the mouth? Because that's where I'm aiming.
That's where you're aiming for. So, I mean, it's all mouth. I mean,
that's true. Okay.
90% of this thing is mouth. So go ahead and give me a D4 damage.
That is a 9.
That is a
or 4. It depends if you want to add the modifier to that.
We'll give you the modifier. So you do 9 points of damage to the angler. That also, physics, does 9 points of damage to the frog. Frog's only got 1 hit point. I believe with polymorph, if it goes to 0 hit points, it turns back. So inside this thing's mouth, it's now chewing on the other one.
It doesn't explode? What the heck? That was the whole point!
They're in each other's mouths. So
if something appeared randomly in your mouth that was the same exact size as you think you'd be able to hold it down?
Have you seen these fish? These fish are the ones that swallow the other fish, and you see the other fish swimming around inside the first fish. These are biggie things. But yes, damage is about to be done. So let's do some damage. What we're going to say is they effectively do 3 bite attacks worth of damage to each other. So the outside one, 1, 2, 3, will do 14, 17, 9 points of damage to 40? The inside one. Bring you back on the screen. You don't have that many hit points, so you're going to just die. That one is going to do 1, 2, 3, 20, 10, and 17. 47 points of damage. Still alive. Jaw dislocates, things go crazy, but it is still a big creature.
Just like a mass of the other fish flying all over the Astral Sea.
Yeah, it was like tearing chunks out, just trying to get it out of its mouth. It managed to get it clear. However, even though it now had all that flesh to deal with, there's still a tasty little Las-Dal trying to climb in along with it. So, we'll flip over to Montgomery. Montgomery, you're 180 or so feet away from the Star Angler. What are you doing?
I guess I will take a move, so I'll get 90 feet away. I moved 90 feet, so I'm 90 feet away from it, right?
Yep.
And I will... that's within magic missile range. I guess I'll just cast a magic missile.
Can do. Pew pew pew.
Let's see. I get 3 darts. That's all it did.
No, you need to roll. You need to roll 2 more d4. Yeah, it only does the 1 because it's separate.
Did it add my bonus?
It adds the
that is with the plus 1 because that's the highest you can roll. So you need to roll 2 more d4 plus 1.
No, I got you. But yeah, it did the right, because it's an evocation spell, so I get my intelligence bonus. So I actually rolled a 1 there. I actually rolled a 1 there on that one. Okay.
No, it looks like you rolled a 4, but it only added 1.
You rolled a 4, it adds 1.
Oh,
that's
did
automatic. That's what magic
if you
missile
hover over it,
rolled.
you can see the dice.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, my cursors are too big. It's
well, brag much.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Cursor's so big.
No, I'm blind. That's why so I can see stuff on the screen. Okay, so
the cursor too much.
Yeah, so it's gonna take so that's 9 points then.
Yep.
For the first one. And then where's the dice here? Dice 2d4.
And then add 2 more to that, so that'll be 7 total. So 9 plus 7 is 16 total.
No, he gets plus his modifier.
Only on 1 per cast.
Yeah, only on the 1 die.
Oh.
Yep. Doesn't multiply it, unfortunately.
That'd be pretty broken, I guess.
That'd be pretty badass.
That's still 16 points of magical damage. And so, Montgomery, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
Is it still up?
It is still up.
Well, yeah, I said I didn't know how much damage it had taken, so I don't want to like overkill it.
It's taken a good bit.
Wouldn't want to do that.
Go
Why?
easy
We
on
don't know
it.
what we're facing. Yeah, we don't. You know.
Telovere.
If we go slow, we can get a long rest in as we go down.
Yeah.
All right.
Minivere and Telotar are now close enough they could close in and attack if you so chose.
They will, but I am first off going to cast Enervation at 5th level. So I need a Dexterity saving throw with a DC of 15 from the Angler.
With a DC of 15. 17.
17. All right, that makes it so it's going to take half damage.
Ooh, bad news. This Astral Sea Dweller ignores anything that it would have taken half damage on.
Oh, well, never mind then. That's just a waste of a spell slot.
Telovere.
All right, then the Telotar and Minivere are going to close in with them. So 1, 2, and 1 and 2.
Okay.
So that is a 13 on the first and then a 24,
miss,
23, 21.
But the rest will hit, and that is 19 plus 14 plus 16 is 30, 49, which is 2 more than you needed.
Yeah.
Angler.
I wish I'd been able to kill him.
That magic missile was the right amount.
Exactly.
Perfect amount.
Actually, it was the frog.
Yeah.
Frog.
Yeah, it was a frog.
Las-Dal, did you see what I did? Las-Dal, I threw the frog into the mouth and it blew up inside of it. Wasn't that great? I'm brilliant. Little tail wagging and everything, not realizing that Las-Dal intended to do the exact same thing.
I'm just like blinking. What? Why am I over here?
You didn't see it?
No,
my ears immediately droop.
I'm a pink hood.
You probably have like fish guts all over you too from the one that got exploded inside.
Don't worry, Fortune. I saw what you did. It was quite impressive.
And as
thank you. I love your minotaurs too.
Chunks are drifting off into the distance. You can see other little smaller fish coming up and nibbling at them. But the descent continues down towards that body of Havoc. As you get a little closer, you can see that the wreckage of a vessel of some sort has been embedded into it. On what we'll call north, you can see near where sort of the hip bones of this god would have been. The stern segment, the rear end of the ship is sort of bedded there. Up a little higher, maybe where the naval guts would have been, one side of the vessel, the starboard piece, is sort of jammed into there. And then up towards the top of the rib cage area, you can see what must have been the prow of the ship has kind of embedded in. This is a fairly sizable ship. You would say it's probably a 3-deck vessel. Could have easily held 15, 20 people as a crew, more as passengers or as cargo. On the vessel's side there, you can see that it's printed the words Lambent Zenith. Must be the name of the ship. As you kind of coming in, you would be descending closest to that sort of hip bone area near where the stern is, but you can direct yourself wherever you would like to be. Where would you like to set down?
Telovere, you're the expert on skeletons. Where do you think would be the best place to go onto a dead god?
Well, I can't rightly tell you, but I can say that I'd like to get my feet on something solid sooner rather than later.
Then close sounds good.
The starboard.
Are we gonna go hold hands again, so we don't get lost?
I really don't
prefer not.
I really don't think holding hands will do anything to help us in the realm of the Astral Sea, but we can if it would make you feel better.
No.
Okay, good. Thank God. And Telovere is going to head for the stern segment. Since that is what you said we were closest to, correct?
You got it. And so we have all disappeared and come over here. You are not exactly where I've dropped you off yet. We'll be able to move some things around. You can descend at your leisure, but this will give us an idea as to what's below you as you get a little closer. And let's go ahead and click over here. Let's click back over here.
Is that Gamora?
I mean,
oh, is that a gith?
hey, there you
Yeah.
go. Scraps of golden sails dangle from the
Yeah,
stone castle's ruined mass. 2 armored Githyanki are patrolling the deck and below, silver swords at their hip. As you descend your way down, one of them sort of like looks up at you, waves, sort of gestures where you should land. Hello! Greetings, wanderers of the Astral Sea. What are you doing here?
We're searching for an item that may be on this island.
Ah,
Las-Dal, I suggest we tell them no more.
I'm being vague as I can, so trying to get help without giving away exactly what we need.
Not to be racist or anything, but why are you not trying to kill me?
because I'm trying not to be racist as well.
Honestly, fair play to you.
Very noble of both of you.
Well,
It's a legitimate question. The only times I've encountered Gith of any sort, they've been trying to kill me.
that's likely Githzeri. Githyanki. Do all Gith look the same to you?
No, not at all.
No, he's just an asshole in general, so...
Well,
My mother called me socially unaware when I was a child.
Let's
That's a good word for it.
let's make it even a little more personal. My name's Lisanne. My friend, Zestrin. Excuse me, Zestra. I don't know why I threw an N on there. Feeling fancy today.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Fortune.
Fortune.
Las-Dal.
Las-Dal?
Montgomery.
Montgomery?
We have given you much information in a short period of time.
It's
My friend.
Withhold my name until we get to know each other better.
exchanging names is not exactly a great deal of information, but you did mention something that caught my ear, that you were looking for something on this place. Are you raiders that are looking to take something from our ship?
We are
your ship.
We are not raiders. We are explorers. We were unaware that this island was taken by anybody for salvaging purposes.
We were sent here as followers of Helm.
Ignore
We
him.
were not.
We're
Followers of
dealing
Helm.
with,
Ignore him. I may be socially unaware, but he's just a little touched in the head.
You know, that's why I got that 8 intelligence.
I believe that the cleric called him an abomination before the eyes of all that is good and holy, but I don't use words like that anymore.
Huh.
I had sensitivity training.
Well,
you failed that.
until
Perhaps we are
otherwise
worshippers of this creature.
until otherwise unearned, I bid you welcome to the Lambent Zenith. We've gathered a bit of a crew here since we disembarked, I suppose, onto this being. Our vessel is not ready for travel, and those who have approached us so far were more interested in plunder than in assisting.
Can I
What are-
just kind of do an insight check here? Just trying to see. I'm suspicious of them saying that they actually were on this ship for. It seems like they're recent to the ship, probably not that they were the original ones who brought it to the Astral Sea.
Well, does the ship look like it's a fresh wreck, like recently,
No,
or is
the
it...
ship looked like it's been wrecked here for some time. But go ahead and give me an insight check.
I would say I'm kind of inciting them for I'm figuring they're here doing some plundering of their own.
I'm going to use my psychic knack to kind of just. How would I use that as insight? Kind of probing their the outward emotions that they're giving off. Just getting a little psychic vibe for how they're actually feeling to give myself this benefit here.
Sure.
So it's an 18 total.
So as you're sort of evaluating them, you don't detect any ill intentions. You don't detect any outright lies. They're definitely trying to play with you, but in a we are so bored kind of way. So they're being a little overly flamboyant, a little, poking fun at you already, like people probably would if they had been stranded here for a long time.
Okay.
But they don't look hungry. They don't look tired. They don't look worn. They look fairly fresh. Their clothes are a bit tatty, but they're kind of pirate clothes, so they're maybe a bit tatty to start with. They introduce themselves further. We were bosuns on the ship. We should get you in touch with Ilrin, though. He's the interim leader of our little escapade here. The first mate's gotten a touch ill, and we haven't seen the captain since the crash.
How long have you been crashed here?
Ooh, that's hard to say. Do you have any way to tell time? We don't.
Oh, the year is... Jason doesn't remember this, but Las-Dal
so
would know.
you try and say the year is, and they sort of go, where is the year that?
It'd be on the prime material plane from Baldur's Gate.
Sort of consult with each other. We don't know. We haven't been there.
Perhaps we
Look,
could.
you're missing out. I heard there's this guy that's a really good dancer.
Have you?
It's him.
Oh. We could use a new dance if you're going to be staying with us. Dance nights we try to do every third night, but since there's no real day, there's also no real night. It's a little...
So just when it feels right?
Yeah, a little vague.
That's when I choose to dance as well, when it feels right.
Just as a question, do you need the ship, or would you take another way home?
Well, if there was another way home, we'd certainly take it. We'd like to take what we own with us, and that's sort of where the ship comes in.
Okay.
Are there more people? Are there more people from this ship than just you and the other person that you spoke of left here?
Oh yes, of course. As I mentioned, there's the first mate, Figaro. There's Ilrin. We should go introduce you. I mean, everyone will be happy to have more hands about. Yes, let's go.
Perhaps one of our friends, some of them are more divine inclined. Perhaps they can help your first mate as well. Maybe we can do something to help you out, and maybe you can help us find what we're looking for.
I think Loktar's god is shunning him right now, though. That might not be.
Oh no, not
it's me.
It's the dancer.
Montgomery, why would you say such a thing?
I did. You're the one that said it.
I am permitted to say such things, although I should not as well.
Fortune is enthusiastically just checking out every little bit of the ship he can.
Sure.
Ships are so much better when they're not on water.
I 100% agree. They sort of bounce back and forth, and as they're sort of leading you down into the ship, or at least the portion of it that's here and intact, you hear a fairly heavy clomping noise coming towards you, and a hippopotamus with pants
Oh god.
comes around the corner.
At least it's not a whole nother team of Githyanki.
Is he sporting that musket too?
He's got the musket.
Yeah,
Has this creature's body been twisted by some type of magic?
Don't be
Similar
rude.
to
It's
yours,
gorgeous.
Montgomery.
So
I thought I was just slightly racist sometimes, unintentionally. You just seem intentionally racist sometimes.
I mean, look at how he's dressed. That's tailored clothing. This must be his body.
I'm not sure that's any better to say.
I'm just saying it's insane to think that he was transformed into this magnificent.
Why are we
Humanoid.
talking about him like he can't hear us? He's right there. I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry, he's just very handsome.
and as you're saying that, the hippopotamus man sort of holds up his hand, and you can see he's got playing cards in there, and he sort of folds them together. Davros, I'll be back. There's guests, apparently. Well, welcome. My name's Ilrin. I see you've met our bosuns, and welcome to the Lambent Zenith. What brings you here?
We've been tasked to find a part of an item that has been lost in the Astral Sea.
Oh, an item, you say? That's mighty vague. Mighty vague. Might you narrow that down a little bit? There are many items here.
This would be part of a staff.
A rod, to be specific.
Part of a rod.
Probably not a large part.
Not
Probably
a large part
between
like a seventh.
like a seventh of a
rod.
rod. So you're looking for approximately a stick this big in the Astral Sea. Splendid!
Yeah,
That's about right.
we know. We know how it sounds. We know how it sounds. We're not proud of it either.
It would probably be about a foot, maybe to 2 feet in length, maximum.
This big. A stick this big in the Astral Sea.
Yeah, but twice as much time. We have twice as much a chance to find it. It's taking up twice as much space.
Well, to be quite fair, we are aware it's somewhere in this immediate vicinity.
We don't know how we know that, but you just need to trust us that we know that.
Like I said, touched in the head. We have found ways to discover the records, and this is where it was directing us, was towards your area. We were unaware that your ship was inhabited when we arrived. And we do apologize if we're trespassing.
No trouble at all. I just wanted to clarify a little bit. Not my ship.
Your captain is missing. Yes.
Your ship in the collective sense of the crew being belonging to the ship in a metaphysical sense, if that makes any sense.
Oh, of course.
Anyway.
Is it your
Unfortunately, this
intention?
is Telovere. This is Loktar. Oh, I mean, sorry, that's Duren. Just introduce everyone to Ilrin as well.
What are you doing?
Is it your intention to reconstruct this vessel?
Oh, if only we could, but a bit dangerous.
Why is that?
Oh, all manner of creatures dwell in the Astral Sea, and setting out on a body such as this, you could encounter all manner of things. Star anglers, void dwellers, cloakers.
Did these creatures not attack you here?
Oh, you've encountered them already. How did that go?
I believe the anglers are what we encountered in. They learn not to stick around attacking us.
I threw one inside the mouth of another one, and then it exploded.
Yes.
I've not heard of that technique. Must study it someday. Is that what happened to, and Telovere, you look a little chewied on still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that
Yes, it's a rather unfortunate set of circumstances.
Do you need a place to rest? You're welcome to look about the Lambent Zenith for your stick.
That would be lovely.
How many are left of your crew?
Oh, not my crew. Not my crew.
Of the crew that crashed.
Well, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're about a dozen at this point.
So your captain is missing.
No,
Any
not
others?
my captain.
Wait, you're part of the crew?
Oh,
Or you're a traveler?
No, I apologize. It's maybe a little misunderstanding. No, my name is Ilrin. I'm not associated with this vessel. I unfortunately encountered the body of this Havock in much the same way as they did. My skiff collided with it and was destroyed. A little after theirs. When I found them and came upon them, they were in a rough state. Their second mate Figaro a little touched, I think, gone a little stir crazy being here. So, with no one else and having a bit of an adventurous background myself, I took charge. Make sure everyone's safe and stays entertained until such time as rescue. Thus, the cards.
Well, fortunately, my rotundly beautiful friend, I can provide you a means of escape, provided you're willing to assist us in the search for our random stick.
Oh, I'd certainly be interested in hearing it. What means?
The sort of means that of an arcane magical sense. It would take some time to get things set up, and I would not be able to return you to your exact home plane.
But I could take him to Sigil.
I could provide a manner in which you could use as a jumping off point.
Not to pry into this utility that you're offering, but would it have to do with teleportation or portals?
Not necessarily.
Oh.
The purpose and project of what I'm attempting to convene is you help us find the stick.
Mm-hmm.
We have to go through a little portal to get home. Said portal is a bit different than your normal circle of teleportation, of which I am vested in. While we could not put you anywhere besides Sigil, we could at least get you there. And they would be able to most likely further help you in whatever manner that you saw fit.
And you could guarantee our safety between here and the portal?
I mean, as much as anyone can guarantee safety here in the Astral Sea, I suppose.
It's, a common practice in such guarantees to stake your own life, that sort of thing.
We would be in just as much danger as you are traveling to the portal location, but we would do what we could to defend those who cannot fight off creatures.
Pretty strong bunch. I think we could probably get you there safely and ourselves among it. We're very clever. I would put faith in us. I'm going to try to kind of persuade him over.
All right, go ahead and give me a persuasion check as you're trying to pitch this idea.
14. So the psychic die ability I can use, and if it doesn't change anything, I don't use it up.
Okay.
But obviously with persuasion check, it's more of a scale than it is a
sure
yes or
pass
no.
Fail.
We're going to throw a little set here. So I would say you want to get that persuasion die a decent number. Or that psychic die a decent number.
Don't let me down. Okay, that didn't let me down.
Okay.
24 total.
So, if I understand, you need to find your stick. And once you've found your stick, you will help to assemble the crew and then escort back to this portal, which will take us safely to Sigil.
Yes, in essence.
I think that's very acceptable. I invite you to look around, and I don't mean to sound rude, but he sort of gestures over to where there's a lot of splintered wood around and a lot of sticks of varying sizes. Is there any way we could narrow this down a bit?
It's not wood. It's not wood in the purest form. It's part of a magical artifact, so it would have been kept in a more secure location than just meshed into the ship's hull, if that makes any sort of sense.
If the people knew what it was.
Also, going off of what the first piece we saw, the color, the shape, I would minor illusion a section of a piece of what I would assume the size of the staff piece we need.
Sure. And as you're conjuring that up, I'll add a little good news, bad news. Good news is we've raised an additional $50 towards the Center for Suicide Awareness. Bad news is a wandering encounter has been redeemed. And so, could I have a volunteer from the party? Hang on here.
Who hasn't rolled?
I apologize. I was incorrect. $130 has been added for the Center of Suicide Awareness. Percy has redeemed a Wandering Monster. Wandering Encounter. Potato Lion has redeemed a Wandering Encounter, plus 6 player rerolls. They want to see some exciting times here. So,
okay.
Could I have a volunteer? 2 volunteers actually, to roll D100s. Low numbers are on the monster's bad side. High numbers are on the good side. I heard Duren and Las-Dal are volunteering, I think.
I got some nice Damascus dice here.
Okay.
Damascus dice here for the D100.
I rolled a 4!
Fortunately, Nicholas has started us off with a 4.
That one doesn't
Double 05. I'll take a picture of it for you.
So a 4 and a 5 are the numbers that we have?
I'm taking a picture of it for you.
Okay.
You guys rolled a total of 9 out of 2 D100s.
Guys.
That's even worse than you, Locktor.
Yeah, my brass side just earned some rep points, I think.
This would be amazing if it was like for a cleric.
So from now on, you're letting me and Fortune roll the D100s because the rest of you can't seem to roll above a 10.
Remember, Montgomery hit 33 after he called it.
I left Montgomery out of that because I didn't remember what he had rolled. So,
all right.
I'm gonna throw this in the chat there.
I don't think we can use a reroll on that Fallout.
Wowie kazowie, kids. So we're gonna need a moment or two as we get these.
What's the worst thing the Astral Sea can throw at us?
I was
we didn't get a 1. We didn't get a 1.
If Fortune was going to add something else kind of to the conversation about the rod, thinking that it probably has attracted some creatures that are not great to have around. I would say this thing may have a pull on evil or maybe more chaotic creatures. So something that might be like a little hive of things would be a good spot if you know of any.
And Ilrin says, I can't think of anything myself, though I have not thoroughly inspected. I'm not as, in tune with the ship itself. My own skiff destroyed. I've, entertained here, but really haven't been paying attention to such details. Perhaps some of the others might be able to assist you there. But I will certainly keep an eye out. Don't get discouraged, but do be careful. There are monsters out there.
Well, we appreciate your help. Now, I suppose, gentlemen, the only thing left to do is begin our search. But before that, does anyone mind if I go take a bit of a nap? I'm feeling a little faint. I think it may be from the blood loss.
You definitely seem to lose a lot of blood recently. At least you seem a little hardier.
I think all of the trauma has maybe created quite a bit of scar tissue. I haven't taken a look below my robes yet. To be honest with you, I'm a little afraid to do so.
Have you been going to the gym with your Minotaur skeletons? Because that's a great idea. They can definitely spot you.
No, but I have been lifting a lot of dragon bones recently. That could be it.
That's true.
They are ironically quite light for bones of their size. But irrelevant.
So, as that conversation is ongoing, I think what has happened is that you have been given a little cabin area, a little room, and the quarters are cramped, but you don't really need to sleep here in the Astral Sea, so they can kind of give you some space. After you get yourselves all kind of settled in and settled down, there's a bit of a noise that comes from the wall on one side of the room and the wall on the other side of the room. And then the walls just collapse, and there are these massive claw pinchers taking off a whole chunk of the room. The wall disappears, and looking out the back, you can see the massive face and claws of an astral dreadnought that has come.
That sounds really bad.
To consume.
Yeah, that's what I rolled right there, baby. I rolled as an astral dreadnought.
So we're gonna shift ourselves back over to somewhere where we've got some space for this. Let's zoom out a little bit here. We're gonna come over to this side of the map. What this really is this is the room that you're in. The wall has disappeared, and one of these fellas.
Oh, God. Oh, my God!
Wow.
He is gargantuan. He is huge. He is tearing this ship apart, and he's looking at you. And the room he just happened to grab is the room that you just happened to be in. The door is splintered behind you. It'd be almost impossible to open that door at the moment. You can fly, so you can escape out him around, move around. But this fella is trying to tear things apart. And we're going to go ahead and roll into initiative and ask you to go ahead and click through. And we'll start talking about what's going on.
Okay. I don't think Roll20 is wanting to take my initiative rolls for some reason.
Roll20.
Yeah, same. It's not linked to the token or whatever.
It worked for me that time.
It didn't work for
With
me.
my
again.
mighty 6.
All right, let's see what's going on here. So, who'd we miss? We missed Telovere. We missed Las-Dal.
Looks like it didn't take me this time.
Did you guys click on your icons?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
It's just not linking for some reason.
Yeah, the link isn't working for today for some reason.
Yeah, it didn't work the first time for me, but now it worked this time. This is very odd.
I tried twice.
It's all right. So
Just for
Fortune got a 6. Well done. Oh, Montgomery got a 6 too. All right, so we're just going on 6s. Loktar still really fast.
That's his thing.
27 on the Bugbear. And Las-Dal, where were you at?
16.
16. Let's sort this into turn order. And which one do you think? Do you guys think this is the 4 or the 5 that you rolled?
I was hoping it was one for each claw, but
one for each claw, you think? We'll see how this starts to resolve. We'll get to give you a little round or two before we introduce either the 4 or the 5.
Oh,
I'm gonna be
no.
real. I think this is the 5, y'all.
This is the 5. Oh boy.
I think this is the 5.
All
the
right.
4 is going to be like a miniature creature that's stronger than this thing.
Just a little tiny flea. Loktar. Kind of trapped in this room at the moment. You've got all of space in front of you, though. This thing, claw coming in. What are you doing?
Please tell me this is one of your crew. As it'll grow big, assuming it's not. And I mean, it seems like we're gonna have to fight this thing. It doesn't seem logical to run away because where the heck are we gonna go, right? So I get big and start hitting it really hard.
All right.
Hopefully, really hard. All right, here it comes. And would that count as it having taken its turn to rip the wall, or is this before? Like, do I get surprise attack on it?
You can.
I
It
think
was
he
not
got the
in camp.
surprise
It was
on
not
that.
in combat when it opened the wall. So this is the first round of combat, and you are going before it. So you do
very
have
good.
your dread ambusher stuff engaged.
Excellent. That's good news. All right, here it comes. Going reckless like a numbskull.
Going reckless like a numbskull. Okay.
That's so
18
stupid.
does not hit.
Oh no! What? What?
I could turn you to a
It's the size of a
dinosaur.
freaking barn. I don't know what that D8 is there. I just randomly rolled a D8 for no reason.
Where'd the other attack roll go? I didn't see it.
I don't know where that came from. The second attack roll is worse than the first. Oh my goodness, this is not good.
14 also doesn't hit. There are a few player rerolls.
I'll reroll that first attack. I think this is kind of.
All right.
That
So
might
are
be
you
the only
raging?
chance we get, right? Yeah.
You did rage? Okay, good.
yeah. So all right. So we're gonna use
Alright,
up
so
one
this
player
is-
reroll. All right.
Yeah. Is it also still reckless if I reroll?
Yep. Reckless if you reroll.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right.
All right. 23.
Next thing, he's gonna tell us that doesn't hit.
Nope. That's fine. Total of 27 points of damage. That looks good.
And then here comes the sneak attack. How many hit? 2? Or not sneak attack, I mean surprise attack.
Surprise attack. Sorry. Yes. A 2 hit. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, there we go. And it's acid in case that matters. It might, I don't know. That thing looks kind of acidy around the grill area.
Looks like he has gingivitis.
Yeah.
The silent
That-
menace.
That
He's very
tartar,
cool looking though. I
That
will say.
tartar is out of control.
I guess that's it for Loktar.
All
Telovere
right.
I wonder
takes
what
one look
kind
at
of
it.
reach. What kind of reach could this thing possibly have?
Quite a
Probably
bit.
fly, but
A mile.
Yeah, right.
Quite a bit.
So I'll just stay up there close. All right, yeah, that's it. I guess.
Telovere.
Okay. Is there a way I could get like? It could be weird. Could I use all 85 of my feet to try and get away from it?
Sure. You could just run right up into the astral sea. There's lots of sea out
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cast Innervation at 6th level this time.
Okay.
So I need a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw from this, which I have a sneaking suspicion it will make.
I mean, how dexterous can it be?
21 dexterous.
Wow.
Apparently pretty dexterous. Does this one have a feature where it does not take half damage?
It does not have that feature.
Okay, thank God. All right, so it's going to take half damage from this. So 19. So that takes 8, and I am going to heal a whole 4
takes
points.
9, right?
It takes 9.
9, yeah,
Yep.
thank you. So I'm getting a whole 4 points of health back, y'all.
Hey, that's 4 more than you had before.
Yeah.
Lost-
And I'm going to
Okay.
just spend all of my movement getting away from it.
Okay. Now, you're in a little room. You're flying up and away from it. You might be leaving its attack of range. You might take an attack of opportunity.
Well, it's that, or it's risk it or don't. I'm not sure what to do here, boys. I I did an oopsie there. Oh no. Oh no.
You got like Misty Step or something?
Like,
I cast a spell. I can't
Cast a
use Misty
spell.
Step.
That sucks.
protect Telovere. He needs it.
So you're getting ready to run. You see this claw, this absolutely massive claw is going to come after you. Are you going to try and run?
No. I'm
Okay.
gonna stay.
Las-Dal stays. This humongous creature just swings its big head around, big central eyes staring at you. You all feel drained of magic. You are in an anti-magic cone.
Oh.
That sucks for everyone else.
As it sort of keeps that focus on you, it looks around. Loktar, who has been reckless, is right in front of it. Loktar,
Reckless in more ways than one.
you have a bite and then 2 claw attacks coming in at you. They are at advantage. The claw attack tries to
What a
size
dumb
you up.
time to go reckless.
A 24
Oh.
will deal
Yeah,
18
that'll hit.
force damage.
Oh no. Force damage.
Force damage.
So you don't get to have it.
The second claw comes in. An 18 to hit.
Yeah, it hits. All it needs is a 16. I don't have the shield anymore.
22 more force damage. And then as it has you sized up, it reaches down with all those gingivitis-laden teeth.
I'm sorry, I
And crits
Oh.
you
Oh my gosh.
No!
for
Are you dead?
68 points of damage.
Oh
That's
man,
bad.
no.
Are you still conscious?
Yeah, is that force as well? That's force as
That's
well.
force
yeah,
as
so
well.
Down to 9. Yeah, down to 9 hit points.
It is so good that you're conscious because it definitely is trying to choke you down into its gullet.
Good lord.
But you managed
From
to not
117
get
down to
pushed
9.
down.
On the bright side, the reckless didn't matter. All those dice hit.
All those dice hit, but the reckless got you the crit.
Oh, true. Oh,
the
yeah,
reckless earned
sure.
you the crit. At the moment, you are all in the effect of a cone of anti-magic. Duren.
Does that mean that I can't use Divine Smite?
Ooh.
I think it's like half of Loktar's blood is leaving his furry body. This creature is stronger than
Your blood's coming out, but it's tainted with all the glitter that's still in your
it's
fur.
glittery blood.
Oh yeah, it's probably like slowly going up into the
Yeah,
right in the atmosphere.
it looks really cool.
So at least there's that.
I imagine some of the glitter on your fur is just flying away with the blood as well. So it's very sparkly blood.
Holy crap, dude!
Just so we're all clear. Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, Divine Smite. Does it use the word magic anywhere in the description?
I don't believe so, but let
It
me.
says radiant, right?
Isn't that fueled by spells?
It uses a spell slot,
uses
but
a
it's not a
spell-
spell.
When
It uses a spell slot, but I'm
it just
not...
says when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal extra radiant damage to the target, plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. So it doesn't say anything about it being magic.
I will let that one go for now, because just skimming through the anti-magic zone, I don't see that you're not allowed to spend a spell slot. I only see that spells and magical effects have no effect. I don't think Divine Smite is a magical effect. We can correct ourselves later, but for now, you're fighting a real big beastie. Let's see it happen.
Jeremy Crawford says it's DM's call.
Well, the DM is called in your favor this time. Maybe when you're not fighting an Astral. Not.
Okay, so I'm gonna move up here in front of Telovere.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna turn around and I'm going to give him 40 hit points.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Boom.
I'm gonna touch hands.
Shout out to NADPod.
I'm
Hey,
touching you.
DM, I think you skipped me also. I should have been
wait.
before Big Boy.
Wait a second. How did I do that? We'll come back to you in 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead, keep going, Duren. I just wanted to say something.
Yeah,
I'm about to kick the mask. Can you keep your mouth shut?
Kick your ass. All right.
Okay. So then I'm going to turn back around and I'm going to.
Wait, lay on hands. Wait, lay on hands is an action, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, damn it.
It's okay. I appreciate the fact that you healed me.
You're thinking of healing word, probably, huh?
Oh, damn, I forgot about that.
Wait, are we still in the anti-magic show or no?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
We are.
Yeah.
Lay on
Healing
hands
wise.
also I don't know is
Or lay on
magic.
hands.
I just have, it says you have a pool of healing power that can restore X HP per long rest.
I think paladins basically cheat spells.
Oh no!
Skirts
How
it.
terrible!
Yeah, how terrible! Let me just
Oh, no!
No! We'll let it go for now. Lay on hands. You're less touch.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to. Ugh. This is not fun.
What?
I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Oh, can't do that.
Oh, that's right. Damn.
So you go to reach for the magic. The magic's not there.
God,
But you're like, I can heal.
Give me that back.
This is rough, y'all.
This is
Okay.
sorry.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do.
And there's another one of these things or something equivalent coming.
I'm gonna take back my lay on hands.
Aww. Okay.
So sorry.
Oh,
And I think we said the last time that placing. Oh, damn, we're in the Astral Sea. I'm going to take out one of my healing potions.
Okay.
And
Oh no!
in the direction of Telovere.
Okay, so there's a healing potion just sort of floating its way towards Telovere.
Okay. So
The magic potion, right? That's what you're doing?
It's a healing potion, so at the moment it's just
it's
red
a
water.
healing potion.
It's just red water floating to Telovere, but
It's not like I just let it open. It's
no. I mean, the healing potion's not a healing potion right now. It's just
I
red
actually
water.
did that really cool thing where I like took the end and like spun it down so it's spinning. But now because that's not an action.
Yep, that's free.
Now I am going to kick this thing's ass.
We know what you wanted to do.
So
22
what,
is a
what
hit.
two for the would our magic weapons still be magic?
Magic weapons are not magic anymore.
So I'm -2 to my attacks.
You would be -2, but
I mean,
not until he
for
looked at
future
you.
reference.
So, but a 21 is a
Okay.
hit, so this is a hit.
So and then so that has my improved Divine Smite on it, but I'm also going to cast a 3rd level Divine Smite, and that is. I'm assuming this is not an undead or a fiend.
It is not an undead or a fiend.
Okay.
Something just went ding, though. I'll check what that is. So, some player rerolls.
Yay!
They are very much appreciated.
So I'm coming up with
48
with a whole lot of secrets.
There will be
okay,
secrets.
so it's got 28 damage total. That's only on one attack.
Yep.
So then I'm gonna do another. 17 won't hit it.
17 will not hit it.
That's okay.
And I've got a little bit of bad news.
What?
The longsword kind of clanged off a little bit. Wasn't quite as much damage as you hoped for from the longsword.
Oh, 'cause it's not magic.
This is a horrible situation. It's just getting worse.
Duren,
I
2
thought the
attacks.
dragon
You
was
have
bad.
done some damage. There's a chip off of its exoskeleton. Anything else for you?
I mean, at least it got 20 damage of radiant.
It did. Let's pop back around to Las-Dal, who I put in the wrong spot. Las-Dal, what do we got?
So he would be out of the magic.
You are
right,
not. You are not
technically.
affected by magic yet. So you have
Okay.
your magic access.
I am moving. I see him looking in one direction. I see like no magic going on in there. I see like a blade chip that shouldn't have chipped. So I'm gonna move to a part. I'm gonna keep moving to the side.
Okay.
So I am nowhere near them. So he doesn't just cone us all.
Okay.
And then I am going to say, "Dance, baby, dance. You know you want to move." And out of Luke's dance.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
I wish I could get
You know what? They did say,
so
the people on the ship did say that they were looking for a new dance.
Yeah, so you hear a little crack, 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 and it starts crab raving. So, crab rave is going on over there. I'm not doing that for very long, get myself dizzy. But it is happening. Go ahead and bring up the Irresistible Dance, because I forget what all of the effects are, aside from that it's rocking out at the moment. And Las-Dal, anything else?
So there is the word for the irresistible dance.
Irresistible
concentration
dance.
up to a minute.
Target begins dancing. It certainly does. Tappers feet and capering. Yep. Dunk, 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 dunk. Can it be charmed? Let's see.
Oh, that's
Doc, and then it's like, fuck you. And stops dancing. It is not charmable.
I was kind of worried about that.
Las-Dal.
Oh crap!
Else?
Yeah, I'm just like continuing my movement, and then I start playing my little lyre, and I'm going to give bardic inspiration to Fortune.
All right.
Take it. It's a D10.
It is a D10.
Nice.
Fortune's got some bardic inspiration, and it is Fortune's turn.
And Fortune is going to shout everyone to everyone. We need to split up. I will distract it. And I'm going to bonus action drink the potion of invulnerability that I took from the 3 wizards, which gives me resistance to all damage.
Sounds good.
And fly up in this thing's face and try to stab it in the eye with a psychic dagger.
Cool. I'm going to count down from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
What's happening?
1,
Here comes the next creature.
0. You drink a delicious but completely non-magical potion.
Oh no!
Because you were in the cone.
Oh, no.
You were in the cone when you drank it.
Gotcha.
Oh shit!
So I assume getting up to its eye is still in the cone.
Still getting up to its eye is as much of the cone as you can be, buddy. You're right there.
Am I blocking everyone out?
Unfortunately, no. You're just super non-magical.
You got a silhouette.
But you run up. 12 is unfortunately not going to land. Was that a 7 on the second one?
The 7 was my attempt at damage, so that'll be it. I'm just in front of its eye.
Just in front of its eye, poking. It's like blinking at you. Montgomery, what's up?
So I think I'm gonna move to the other side, right? Because it looked like Las-Dal could do his stuff. So
sounds like a good idea.
And stay within, so he doesn't get his attack of opportunity.
You got it. You're circling around.
What do I want to do?
Also, just as a heads up, I am making a backup character because I 100% expect that may actually come into play tonight.
I want to make one of these things.
You and me both.
Yeah,
One of these
I have this new homebrew race I wanted to try out. It's an Astral Dreadnought.
Astral Dreadnought.
He's also a bard.
Oh no.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna find out how smart or dumb this thing is. I'm gonna try and cast synaptic static on it.
Okay.
So it's got to have an intelligence of 2. If it has a 2 or lower intelligence, it can't be affected by the spell.
It
So
is
that's the
higher
first
than a
check.
2, so you can.
All right, that's good.
So we can start with that one. We're doing an intelligence
so-
save, you say?
Intelligence save, DC 16.
Intelligence save. It's not good at these.
Oh shit!
Comes in with a -1. I don't see anything in. Oh.
Let's see. That's my intelligence.
What? Is he resistant to psychic damage or something?
Or legendary resistance.
He's going to deploy his first of 3 legendary resistances.
That's
Still
okay.
All right. That's all right. It's had to happen sometime.
I got Phantasmal Force, which also does intelligence. So I'm gonna help you make that burn.
Get that burn.
Is it half on a save?
So what is the synaptic static on a save? Is it half?
That's a good question. Let's see. Creature failed save. After failed save, it's muddled. Yes, if he gets a save or half as much on
Half as
successful.
much on
So
save.
yeah,
Okay, got it.
yeah. So what is that? 13, I guess. Right, round down.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Montgomery, anything else?
I think that'll be it.
Got it. Loktar, what do we got?
All right. I think I'll try to float around the thing to get out of the eye. I don't know how far you can go. Like,
Sure.
Yes.
You can basically join Las-Dal.
yeah.
So basically, we're going to keep
all
it
right.
quarters. So north, south, east, west, just so I know who's in what quarter.
Okay. Cool. All right, and then I'll fear up. Yeah, fear up, and then whack him in the back, and maybe he'll be afraid. Who knows? I
Okay.
doubt it, but maybe, right?
Maybe.
This thing's got to be like immune to a shit ton of stuff.
There's just hit points for the fear.
It's something this big in the Astral Sea. It ain't
I don't know
scared
why
of
it keeps rolling
shit.
d8s for no reason.
It is not scared.
Dang it! All right. Yeah, I figured. And the 2 attacks coming out its back. 23 to hit on the first and 25 on the second.
Ooh, both of those will hit, and you are not in the anti-magic, so you get your 2 bonuses.
Excellent.
So 11, 13, 27, and it works because it's magic this time.
Yay! All right. Yeah, that's good.
Anything else, Loktar?
I wish.
All right. Bad news for everybody. At the end of Loktar's turn, it detonates a legendary action.
Oh.
Yeah.
As it does so, I'm going to need everyone, because you're all within the in the zone, to make me a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Yikes.
Okay, Telovere, you'll have +3.
Oh, thank God.
Fuck. Are you serious?
I missed it by 1.
I think
Me
Duren
too.
did as
Ooh,
well.
I made it.
Oh, wait a
Right
minute.
on the money. Right on the money. Heck yeah.
I did make it.
Oh, you did? As your
'Cause I
+3
had-
is not in there? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
my +3 is not in there because I rolled an 11 and I have a +7 and then +3.
Oh my gosh!
I rolled.
Reroll Montgomery.
I've rolled a 1.
There is a
You can
reroll.
reroll.
There's 10 of them in the There's 10 of them in the pot.
Holy
You gotta
shit,
use
we
them.
gotta use these things.
Yeah, you
up.
gotta use them.
Yeah, I better reroll.
Yeah.
I better reroll.
Yeah. Now's
All
the
right.
time to use rerolls, I think.
Still didn't make it.
Oh,
Right?
no.
Because you said it was 19.
Wait, isn't Montgomery
19.
near? No, Montgomery moved. Never
No,
mind.
but you have a
Yeah.
+3. No, you don't have +3 to that. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not next to Duren because
All
I
right, fine.
needed the cast.
I'm gonna owe another secret. I'm gonna roll it again.
You got it.
And
I'm gonna do
Worse
this
than
thing
before.
because I got a 17.
All creatures within 60 feet, which is all of you,
Yeah,
We'll take-
that failed that one.
34 psychic damage if they fail.
I'm assuming. I was like, do I take half?
17 if you passed.
Oh, so
Well, I am unconscious now.
Wait, 17 even if we pass?
17 even
Yes.
if you pass psychic damage.
I'm unconscious too.
All right.
Ugh.
So I've got a little bit of good news to go along with that. You get 2 boons of healing.
Yeah, I got nothing to stop psychic.
Telovere.
Did you say 34?
34 if you fail, 17 if you pass.
Can we employ the boon of healing as like a reaction so we don't go unconscious?
I
don't know. I don't know if it really matters.
I mean, you'd go unconscious and then you'd probably wake back up, but either way.
It's better to do it that way so then you get the whole boon, huh?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah, because he's going to have another turn coming up.
Yeah, he's going to have another turn coming up.
He could just kill you again.
In the meantime, it is Telovere. Telovere can either roll me a death save or use a boon. What would you like to do? You can even roll me a death save to see if you get lucky, then use a boon if you want to.
So
I'm gonna roll a death save.
Okay, let's see.
So he did that. It wasn't even on his turn, right?
That was a legendary action.
Yeah, legendary action. Yeah.
He did it at the end of Lokhtar's turn.
Wow.
Telovere, you have got one like on the good side. You've got 2 healing boons if you'd like to use them, or you can stay unconscious.
You know what? For the safety of myself, I'm gonna stay unconscious.
All right.
Mostly because I am still caught in his eye, and I cannot move without getting absolutely gobsmacked. So, I think acting dead is probably my best option right now, or in this case, being dead.
Oh, that's gonna bring us to Las-Dal.
Crap.
You currently have magic available to you?
Yeah.
Make him burn up those resistances.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force. So he's just gonna see a bunch of little needles just poking him right in the face.
Okay.
That's a intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence
17.
saving throw. What do we got here? Posts up and an 11. We will use up the second legendary resistance.
All right, and unfortunately, that's a leveled spell, so I cannot cast Healing Word. So I'm going to Duren. I know you're small in this guy, but smack the shit out of him.
Yeah, I would love to. Can you make him look at you?
I'm giving you a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh, make him look at you.
Bardic inspiration deployed. Dreadnought still looking in this direction. Telovere laying still. Duren right there.
I've cast. He could look at me.
So what we're going to end up with is claw at Duren, claw at Duren. Then it just tilts its head up and closes its mouth as it tries to bite Fortune.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna use my reaction to cast shield.
Nothing happens.
So he'll need it.
I think it's looking at you.
Oh, motherfucker!
Duren, 2 claws coming your way. Claw number 1.
Yeah.
25 for 22 force damage. Claw number 2. 20.
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. There we go.
Yeah.
And then it looks up and tries to bite Fortune. Fortune.
He is scrambling.
Oh,
crits.
Oh.
Fortune, you got anything?
Just uncanny dodge to cut the damage in half, which will still be very useful.
Wait, my reaction, silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs. You're not in the.
You are not in the magic zone. You certainly
I'm silvery barbs in his natural 20.
Thank you very much.
Silvery barbsing that natural 20. Let's go ahead and give that one a reroll. And this is why I said the DM
does he want to use his last resistance on it?
I don't think he can. It's not a resistance.
No, silvery barbs just forces me to reroll, as far as I know.
And I'm going to give the luck part to Can I give it to Lokhtar?
Sure.
I'll give it to Lokhtar.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bite. Fortune. Still a 29, but only 34 force damage this time.
And he definitely like just scrambles his way out and just uncanny dodge to cut that in half.
You got it. At this point, it turns its body, the eye now facing south. Fortune, because you're right in the way, Loktar and Las-Dal are in the view. Duren, you are no longer blocked from magic. What are you up to?
What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kick its ass.
It could be anything.
How's it looking?
It's looking like you guys need to do about 40 more points of damage to trigger something.
Oh God! It has a phase 2. It has a second phase.
This is not even its final form.
Get out of there!
Final Fantasy boss monster right here.
Yeah. Okay. Get this shit going. Alrighty.
29's gonna hit.
So this is gonna be another 3rd level. So that's 4d8. Keep getting a 1. Okay. So that's 25 plus
25 is another hit.
That hits too.
13 damage there's a good lead.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Need about 8 more points of damage here.
That's
assuming you want to see phase 2. 10 more points of damage. Phase 2 incoming.
48 total.
Duren, anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to. Where is Fortune?
In his face.
In his eye, like right up in his face.
I put him right on the eye. You can see him.
I am going to, because I can. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on Fortune.
Well, thank you. What's your Shield of Faith
cast
look
Shield
like?
of Faith on Fortune. You successfully cast it, and then it immediately disappears because Fortune is in the eye.
Ah! I hate this! Wait, but do I still concentrate on it? So if he moves out, it does show up? But
no, it dissipates. You have wasted the spell slot, but the spell is not there. Anti-magic cones are wild.
This is my weakness.
Duren, you did some good damage.
I'm the bard, dude.
I literally spent time in an anti-magic tree for 100 years, and I never learned.
Fortune, we come back over to you, dancing atop the creature's face. What are you doing?
So looking for a place to hide. No, what can I do here? I will actually basically try to go around to the back of its head.
Okay.
Hopefully I don't see another face there.
There's no other face there.
Thank
I'm
God.
gonna crawl my way around.
There's nowhere to hide. I mean, it just turns and looks at you.
Yeah, but I'm
gonna
go
stab it in the eye.
Well, that's what I was trying to do originally. I mean, I guess we'll try again. There's no point not doing it while I'm in the eye. So I will take another stab at the eye.
Blind this bitch. Disable the magic field.
27's a good hit.
And he's definitely within range of everyone, so everyone's around him.
All right.
I'm gonna roll 6 more. I'll just do it from here since I did the first one. So 10 before sneak attack.
Nice.
And then another, so 33 psychic damage before I go swim to the side where none of my allies are. So that if he wants to come after me.
All right. So you head over to the far side. Fortune, anything else?
I do have what can I do for a bonus action here, though? I mean, not really, since there's no way I'm hiding. I mean, can I just try to hide my presence? Like anywhere where there's light, like dim light, I can hide.
You're in open space.
You're in open space right next to this thing. There's just really nowhere.
Yeah. Okay.
You stand very still.
Yeah. But as you stand very still, a wave of psychic energy washes out from the creature once more. I need DC 19 wisdom saving throws from everyone.
Does that include me?
No, you would just take damage, and unfortunately 2 death fails to go along with it.
Oh, lovely.
So this is very gamey of me.
No,
but...
just one.
Just one? Okay.
It's not an attack on you. It's just 1 damage for the thing.
I'll try a reroll.
Is it too like meta gamey to like just lay there and take it while I'm dead and then boon of heal and you know what I mean? Not dead.
No, not at all, because that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You may optimize to your heart's content right now.
Nice.
So I heard Fortune used up 1 reroll. Anybody else needed a reroll?
Yeah, I need to try. I only have a +1 to my wisdom.
Don't forget things like bardic inspirations have been thrown around and other things you might have.
I'm going to use my bardic. Thank you. So
that's why I can't use a bardic on myself.
So close.
I can't get over how cool this thing looks.
All right. Wave of psychic energy coming out.
It's going to look really cool when we're all inside.
Yeah, right.
Mouth.
So this one's a little less intense. Only 17 if you fail, 8 if you pass.
Okay. I got an 8 on my bardic, bringing me up to a dirty 20. So thank you for the bardic.
You pass, 8 damage only. And that was the end of Fortune's turn. We're now heading to Montgomery. Montgomery, what's up?
You're not in the magic too right now.
Correct. Montgomery
has access to
magic. Oh, you muted.
I think
Montgomery muted.
Yep, I'm muted. How about now?
You good now?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, the problem is I only have one 5th level slot left. He doesn't like that synaptic static, but if I hit him, he's going to use his last.
Can you polymorph it?
Do you have anything that's low level that still could do a legendary resistance?
Well, yeah, let's try and turn him into a frog. Why not?
Oh.
If you turn him into a frog, this is going to be the best day of my life.
Could arguably happen.
Wisdom save DC 16.
Wisdom save DC 16. He is kind of good at these.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Damn.
Does not turn into a frog.
Damn.
Montgomery, anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Loktar.
That's all I got. Unless
on...
wait, well, I might have a. Let me just check my inventory. I can't remember if I got a healing potion or not. I do not see one. I thought I did, but I don't see one. So.
No worries.
I have a question.
Sure.
When I threw my healing potion, did I put enough backspin on it to where it hasn't gone past Telovere yet?
I think it's just sort of sitting there spinning in the air over top of him, waiting for him to decide that it's time. But Loktar down there, what are you up to? Oh, there's your 2d6 boon of healing?
Yeah, I was just sneaking it in there while
you
we're
got it.
Preparing for the turn there, and then he'll rise and begin hammering this thing's toes again. I guess.
Certainly may. You are currently in the non-magic focus.
Very good. Yeah. All right.
That's who needs to be in it.
This little piggy go to market. Oh, we really will go to market.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
All right. So, so a total of that.
Is it? Can you tell how much it is?
So you've done 23 points of damage so far, and you have done
All right.
another 15.
Yeah. Just magic now because he would be back to regular size, no longer doing acid damage. So, then.
Oh, and it's not magic.
It's not magic. You are in the non-magic zone.
Oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said it was out.
You are in the non-magic zone.
I misunderstood.
Could I move
dang
to
it.
not be in? Is
Sure. What's your movement speed?
12 intelligence, which is 60.
60? Oh yeah, you got plenty.
Oh, good.
Yep.
All right. Yay. Cool. And then, and I had advantage on the. Well, I recklessed anyway. I wasted the advantage that Las-Dal gave me. Sorry, Las-Dal. Yeah. That's it.
You could have had super advantage.
Could have
It
had
doesn't work
super
that way, does it?
advantage.
I don't think.
It does not. All right.
All right.
Telovere. It has come around to
we're
your
gonna go
turn
ahead.
again.
We're gonna go ahead and use the other boon of healing here.
Other boon of healing deployed. You got it.
It's a whole 7 points, so I'm at least standing.
Standing is good.
And then, because I heard you say it, the potion is currently spinning where I was. So I'm gonna grab it and drink it real fast. So which one was that? It is a what?
It's 2d4 plus 2, right?
2d4 plus 2 if that's one of the normal ones.
You know what? I'll take it. Whatever.
Yeah, I just have a normal potion.
That's another 9.
You got it.
So that is going to be 16.
So Telovere, that was a free action to grab, an action to drink, any bonus action from you.
Yeah, I'm going to bonus action. I'm going to Misty Step I'm going to Misty Step up 60 feet. Like, just straight up.
Ooh. I've got news for you, buddy.
Oh, God.
As you cast your Misty Step, instead of teleporting, a silvery portal about 5 foot wide appears in front of you. And you think back, that GIF was saying something about teleportations, and we just blew them off because we were busy. I wonder if we should have asked about that. But there's a silvery portal sitting right next to you.
You know what? I don't think there's anything that could happen that could be worse than possibly this. I'm going to stick my head through the portal.
You're going to stick your head through the portal. As you stick your head through the portal, the rest of your body will follow. As that body follows, something will happen. Let's take...
Gentlemen, I want you to know it's been an honor.
To find out what.
I want to be on that side too.
Miracle Knight. Donation looks like $20. Something happened here. I'm not caught up. A few seconds ago. Looks like we got another boon of healing. Yeah, another boon of healing. So we're back to 1 boon of healing here. But before we find out about that, let's go over here and let's scroll me down.
The goal, by the way.
Oh, have we? Oh, excellent.
Nice.
There we go.
Congratulations, everybody, and thank you again for all of your generosity. As we continue that generosity, let's have Telovere roll me a d6, and the number you don't want to get is a 4.
Yeah, which limb gets ripped off?
Oh.
A 6. Telovere, you step through and find yourself somewhere else.
Somewhere better.
Great.
You are
Almost
on
undoubtedly.
the bridge of the ship. You can see the big steering wheel, all the nice little accoutrements. Out the prow of the vessel, you could probably see this hulking beast tearing into the aft section of the boat somewhere over there. Maybe some 300, 400 feet away out that ways. We'll come back to you in a little bit as you're currently blinking and looking around. Las-Dal, you are in the non-magic zone at the moment.
Feeling a weirdness.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I forgot to ask one thing. Were there any commands given to Minotaur and Minovir and Teletar? Sorry. I left two behind.
You know what? They're gonna follow me through the portal. No, I'm kidding.
No!
No, they're both gonna make attacks against the creature.
Certainly may.
Can I get a charge off on them or on the creature with them, or is it going to be too close?
You would have to
it needs
leave
10
their
feet of movement.
10 feet of movement? Oh, if it's just 10, then yes, absolutely you can.
Yeah, at least 10 feet straight forward towards the target. So
Can do.
All right, cool. So it is going. They're going to make 2 gore attacks.
That's a miss.
And
That's a miss.
it needs to. Well, it needs. Yeah, okay. If they're both misses, then it doesn't matter. And then 2 great axe attacks.
One of the great axe attacks does land.
Does a whole whopping 4 damage.
Does 4 damage, but that's 4 more than you had done before.
You're absolutely right.
And now we're over to Las-Dal. Sorry about that little hesitation there. You are in the non-magic zone
good.
at the moment.
All right. How big is this thing?
It is gargantuan. It has this big, massive body. And then, so far undescribed, it has a long, tapering, silvery tail that just trails off into the distance of eternity over there. Its body just goes on.
So you were hitting no toes, just so you know.
Well, you're hitting the little
okay.
toes. The front toes,
Right.
not the back toes.
I'm going to maneuver myself out to the left to get out of his eye range. And then would I think that a fireball would stay within a range of him and not hit anybody else?
Yes, you could definitely position a fireball up, down, or right and detonate it on his head or on his tail.
Yeah, just make sure you don't hit Fortune, because isn't Fortune right on top of him?
He's moved around a little bit. He's no longer in his eye.
Try to hit the back of his head instead of in front of him, because
put it inside his mouth. Make it feel like he ate something spicy.
Alright, I'm going to cast a 4th level fireball then.
Okay.
And try to hit him and place it where no friendlies get hit.
We'll go with dexterity saving throw.
Wow.
He passes.
Son of
He's still going to take some damage.
32 points halved.
16.
Still 16. It's a good number. This enormous being sort of taking a lot of hits. You can see smoldering coming off of its smoke. It starts to move backwards slowly. It's not taking the disengage option. Its claws and its mouth are right there. But it's about to start moving out of range of y'all. Is anyone taking an attack of opportunity?
I'm sure Loktar would hit it. I'm sure. All right. I mean,
okay. Loktar's going to take a swing. Loktar, go ahead.
Is that dumb though? It seems like it's baiting him.
It's up to you, man.
All right, we'll see.
Yeah, I want to see what happens first.
All right, Loktar, go ahead, take the swing.
Hey.
21 is going to hit.
Yeah.
8 points of damage is 8 points of damage. Claw comes at you.
Yeah, dang it. I didn't reckless, although I was reckless on my round.
You were reckless on your turn, so this is coming with advantage. 29 for 28 or 20 points of force.
Yeah, down again.
All right.
I'd be taking a stab at him with my rapier as well as he's backing up.
Las-Dal takes a stab. Go for it.
So that's going to be a 25 to hit.
25 is going to hit.
For 7 points of piercing.
7 points of piercing. Claw comes at you.
I stabbed the claw that hits the
He had more than one reaction.
It's not a reaction. This is his turn. He was just backing away, and you guys took an attack of opportunity. This is a normal attack.
I'm going to burn my reaction.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't. I just reacted.
Just reacted.
I'm unconscious right next to Loktar.
Okay.
God, oh my God!
Is anybody else taking the bait?
If I hit, he's gonna bite.
I think whoever, you're gonna get the bite.
He's sitting, he's like, hang.
Who wants it? Who wants it? I think I'm good. I'm not gonna attack.
Not going to attack? Anybody else?
I want to, but I'm not going to.
All right. With that, it goes to bite down on the unconscious Las-Dal.
Oh no.
Las-Dal with advantage. 26 hits. You get absolutely shredded. Then he tips his head back and swallows you.
Dude.
Duren, it has become your turn.
Okay.
You are unconscious? No, you're not unconscious. You're fine.
No, baby, I'm good. I still got
You're good.
75 hit points.
Y'all good. What you doing?
I am.
He's not looking at me because
He's not looking at you. Nope.
Okay. So I'm gonna do what? Does it look like he is going to continue his retreat?
No. It doesn't look like he was actually retreating. It looks like
He
was
was
just
just
seeing
people.
who am I going after.
Just employing a counter-punching fighting style, basically.
Okay.
Damn.
'18's gonna miss. There are some player rerolls.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it.
And how the heck are we going to get him out of that thing?
I didn't do much freaking better.
First attack's a miss.
Okay.
I know I needed that scroll of silvery barbs.
I'm gonna use another player reroll.
Reroll deployed. We're gonna be getting some secrets tonight.
Holy shit,
Are you
y'all.
fucking kidding me?
17 also a miss. Duren, I think that's action. Any bonus or movement for you?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually cast Shield of Faith.
Okay.
And it's gonna. Is Fortune still in the eye?
Fortune is not. Fortune is behind the creature at the moment.
Okay, I'm gonna cast it on Fortune.
Okay. Fortune, +2 to your armor class, and I think it's now your turn. What you doing? Oh, muted.
You're muted.
There you go.
Hear me out here. What I'm thinking is I want to try and fly into the thing's mouth after Las-Dal.
Okay.
Now, what I don't know is the portal mechanic because I have my psychic teleportation, which teleports me to my dagger. So I'm thinking I'm going to essentially try to go in there, grab him, throw the dagger, throw it out to kind of bring it out of its body. Don't know whether or not that opens a portal or where we're going, but that's the plan without considering the portals that I do not know about at this time. Because I don't think we saw Telovere like disappear.
Probably not.
Probably not.
We just know he's gone.
Yeah, the thing I'm wondering is if you open a portal inside this thing's mouth, what does it mean for the thing itself? Like, that sounds like a bad thing, right? You wouldn't want a portal to open in your head.
So,
how does that work?
So, Fortune is trying to dive down this thing's massive maw. Is that what I'm hearing is stage 1 of this plan?
That's incredibly heroic.
That's what I'm asking you if you allow me to try that, and I'll use feline agility.
You want to dive into the
my
monster's
speed.
mouth? I am on board with this plan. I see no problems. Let's do it. I'm excited about this plan.
Check.
Yep. So yeah, I'm going to try it. If this is how I die, this is how I die.
He's excited too.
He's on board with this plan. He's like, okay.
So
Fortune.
He's tying the bib around his neck.
He's like, wow, I thought only anglerfish had this ability. I didn't know I could do this one.
This is awesome, man.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to invoke one of the creature's legendary abilities because it will go along with what's happening here. Please give me a DC 19 Charisma saving throw fortune.
Oh God.
Wow.
All right.
That's
That's
What's up
definitely
with the DCs on these rolls, man?
This is a big
It's a
monster.
dreadnought.
Oh
Wowzers.
no!
Would you like to
reroll
use
for
a
that
player
one?
reroll?
I thought that was the 20 for a second.
Ooh.
Holy smokes! Oh, it is a 20.
oh my god.
All right, fortune. So what happens is you get ready to dive in. You manipulate your way around. You swing off the horns. You slide in, and you look into its mouth, and there is no mouth. It doesn't have a throat. It has a portal.
Oh.
And as you look at it, you stop yourself for a moment before you go through. Are you going to keep going?
No idea what happens
What in
here.
the world? And this is before he threw the portal through the knife.
This
to
is
teleport
before he
himself?
threw the dagger.
I'm
He
gonna-
swung his way around. He's getting ready to dive in, figuring he's going to be like reaching down this thing's throat to grab his friend. But there's no throat. It's like it's a portal. It's like a
What
silvery
the
portal
heck?
right there.
I don't
So
have
its length, its slithery body is a lie.
It's a lie.
I don't
So
have any
where's
way to
Las-Dal?
plane shift
Through the
him or
portal.
something out of there.
In
But
the
let's
belly.
try it. Let's try it.
You going in?
I'm gonna try it.
Oh
All
my
right,
god.
you're going in.
Oh my god.
This
Fortune.
is nuts.
Whoops. All right. So those of you who are around, you can see him kind of swing in, reach in. It's not blood, guts, things spraying. He's just not there anymore.
I'll go yell real quick. It's not a mouth, and then dive in.
All right. We'll come back to Fortune in a little bit. Fortune is currently somewhere else. Montgomery.
Who's even conscious to hear that? Duren and Montgomery.
Montgomery and Duren are there.
Yeah.
You don't
I'm
have
going
to
in
say
the
it
mouth. No, don't forget
because
that.
we got we have our telepathic talking.
Oh yeah.
All
There you
right.
go.
I have a rules question. So on Sage advice, this has to do with empowered evocation, especially with magic missile. So Jeremy Crawford says, "Yep, it's one damage roll, just like a fireball. So the damage roll can be on the same target more than once. So basically, my +4 would be on one die, and if I shoot multiple missiles, it would just be whatever that is multiplied by the number of missiles. I just want to make sure that you would do it that way."
Oh, is that why it only rolls one dice? I always wondered that about magic missile. I always thought it was kind of
Right? Yeah, I think that's part of it.
Rolls one.
Right? Yeah.
Each die is
My
the
understanding
missile
is
attack.
if you cast one evocation spell, you only get a +4 to the total damage of that spell.
No, to the die roll, and the die roll is what's applied multiple times. You don't get multiple die rolls; it's only one die roll. That's what Jeremy Crawford is saying.
I'll go with it for now.
Okay.
Need all the help we can get.
You guys are in dire enough straits. I'll go with it for the moment. We can figure out the rules later.
Aim at that
All
little
right.
dangly thing at the back of its neck there.
So
There isn't
Another
anything
one.
there.
Oh,
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast magic missile
Okay.
at 6th level there.
Ooh, at 6th level. Okay. And how much
And it does
damage
a
is that going
3.
to be? So as you
That
start
would
doing your
be-
math, you would like this to be 31 or more points of damage.
don't
1,
think
2,
it
3.
will.
It's 40.
It'll
It's
have it.
48 points.
48 is a good number. As it strikes this creature again and again and again and again, it finally cracks the carapace. The portal inside starts to go unstable.
Oh,
A
man, what does that mean?
demi-plane's worth of contents start to spill out.
Take it.
I think this is worse, guys.
Among the contents that spill out are a dead Las-Dal and a slightly confused looking Fortune.
Okay, good.
Is Las-Dal dead?
Las-Dal is at 2 death fails, I believe, right now,
Because of the bite.
because of the bite. Montgomery, I think that's the end of your turn.
Well, if I can see Las-Dal, is he within 60 feet?
Las-Dal would probably be within 60 feet.
So then,
Are you in? Is oh no,
yeah, I can't do anything.
You already cast
All right.
magic missile.
Yep.
All right, so let's walk through. We're out of combat, but we got to walk through the next couple of turns to make sure nobody has a really bad day. Loktar, I believe you are unconscious, and I need a death saving throw from you. Or there is one boon of healing.
I'll sit on this death save for now.
All right, Loktar's one on the good side. Telovere, you're 200 feet away. We'll deal with you later.
Yeah, I don't know anything that's going on. I'm just kind of sitting there really in
shell
shock. Like
you pull out a chair and you're sitting on the deck of the ship watching us.
I'm just kind of like, that sucks.
That does suck. Las-Dal, you are unconscious at 2 death fails. There is a player boon for healing. Would you like to use that boon for healing?
You know, I like to gamble. No, I'm kidding. I'm fucking taking that boon.
Take that boon of healing. Absolutely.
Can I, just because that is the one I bought a little bit ago here, can I just flavor this as like Fortune scrambling to Las-Dal and desperately trying to save his life? No, Las-Dal!
100%.
Pushing on him. He doesn't really know how to push on him, but somehow, like with
you're trying to
break a rib before I'm
trying to do CPR in space.
And just a little bit
pushing him away each time.
Energy. A little bit of psychic energy like kind of flows through and restarts your heart and heals you a little bit.
Absolutely. And as this
10 points of healing.
As this is happening, there's just all sorts of debris in the air. Basically, the piece of the ship, other things it's eaten have all been sprayed around and are floating around you. Who else is in trouble? Do we have anybody else? Duren, you are conscious.
My dog just yanked my headphones off my head. Sorry about that.
No worries. So Montgomery and Duren and people with healing potions will get a chance to act before Loktar gets into danger. So we're going to go ahead and drop out of turn order. Congratulations.
Oh, it's dead.
It is dead. You have survived the 5.
That was mine.
There's a 4 incoming.
I told you there was a 4 incoming.
There's a 4 incoming. It is, however, midnight at the moment. I don't think we're going to get through another battle like that in a reasonable amount of time. So what I'm going to ask that we do is we will hold that 4. We will definitely deploy it. We will also meet our sponsored NPC, and I will let the players hold on to the 3 rerolls we've got in the pot right now. But we'll take a break here because this has been a heck of one. Hopefully the players have been having fun as they encountered the Astral Dreadnought that they weren't supposed to meet for a little while yet. But they met it a little bit early here.
We said hi.
Wait, that was actually part of the module that we meet one?
Oh yeah.
That you didn't like that was gonna happen no matter what?
That was gonna happen, just maybe when you're a little higher level. But as that like has
20?
happened, no, you were close, but no. Congratulations. We're going to go ahead and retire at this point for the evening. We are going to end up skipping next week because there will be some Gen Conning happening. And then we will come back to meet our number 4, as well as our NPC that has been sponsored. Eben is hanging about in there somewhere. Thanks, everybody, for listening along. We'll give the players a second or two to do any shout-outs that they would like to do as I get caught up on a little bit of housekeeping here to make sure I haven't missed anything. Players?
Shout-outs to the people who donated and got us up over the goal. That's awesome. That's really good.
Yeah, absolutely. Hang on, let me pop over here. What? 1504. We are clear of the goal. So that does mean Alex will be running an additional giveaway. He said Friday or Saturday. I'm not sure which day, so check in on both, and we will get that going. And in the nature of such things, you will probably see the goalpost move a little bit to see if we can get one more as we go, because we've got 2 more games that'll be taking part in this charity fundraiser. I don't know how much swag Alex has left to give away, though, so we will check in on that. But thank you very much. We've hit our $1,500 out of $500 goal. So love to see that we've crushed it 3 times over for this benefit for the Center for Suicide Awareness. Their information will kick over right here real quick. Any other shout outs that we'd like to do?
Yeah, I think we're tomorrow night I think we're streaming it, the Monster of the Week campaign. One shot that we're doing.
You got it.
Yeah.
Monster of the Week campaign should be tomorrow night, and then I think it's Symbaroum the following night. Hang on here, I can get to the schedule.
That's usually how it goes. Symbaroum on for Saturday.
Yeah, so we'll have that going on. Feel free to swing by, and if you haven't, also swing by and say hello in the Discord. Along with this fine group of folks that I'm inflicting the Eve of Vecna on, Vecna's Eve of Ruin on, I'll be inflicting my favorite module, Curse of Strahd, on another group starting in August. So we've got that going on, a bunch of other games. Swing by, say hello, have some fun. If you see us in Gen 2, stop by and make fun of us. Other than that, thanks everybody. We'll go ahead and see who's out there for raiding. I think I see the lollygaggers are still running. Let's go see if we can say hi to them.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Thanks again.
Awesome.
You
Raid's
almost got me
there.
potato.
Thanks all. We'll catch you soon. Bye.